Hi, my name is Jessica Adcock. I am 25 years old and from North Carolina in the United States. I am currently serving as a global missionary in Yerevan, Armenia, working on church planting and acting as the communications coordinator for the Eurasia North Field. I first experienced a call to ministry when I was 16. While at a teen summer camp, I began to feel that the plans I had for my life were different than God's plans for my life. Later on, I attended a teen event for a different youth group, and they were talking about their upcoming Working Witness trip and how they had a spot open up because someone had to drop out. Immediately, I felt the sense that I needed to attend this trip, but my parents and I both felt that we would not be able to raise the money in time. My pastor, however, encouraged us to try, and we raised a miraculous amount of money through a church fundraiser. Later that summer, before the mission trip, I went to the dentist. And after I told her my plans for the summer, she asked me, "Have you ever thought about being a missionary?" And at that point, I just had to say, "Okay, God, I'm listening." So I went on that trip, and while I was there, I continued to feel this sense that this was what God was calling me to. This was what God was leading me to. And it was at the end of that trip that I said out loud for the first time that I felt a call to missions. The first time I served on the Eurasia North Field was as a missionary intern for 3 months in Ukraine. This was through the Intercultural Studies program at Jessica Nazarene University. I chose Ukraine because there I would be working with kids. This trip continued to confirm for me that this was what God was calling me to, and it also placed on my heart a particular connection to the Eurasia North Field. I am so excited to be returning to the Eurasia North Field as a global missionary. One of the things I am most excited about are the connections and relationships that I will develop with people from across the field, and to be able to hear from them what God is doing in their lives. What I am most looking forward to learning in this first year of ministry is Armenian. I've already been in Armenian lessons for a couple of weeks now, but I just want to be fluent already so I can talk with people more easily and be able to really build good relationships with people. Amazing things are happening across the Eurasia North Field. As communications coordinator, I hope to share with the global church what is happening on the field, as well as to encourage and train people from the field to share their stories with you. I have been blessed to be able to reunite with friends I knew from being in Armenia previously, and I see God at work in the way that those kids and teens that I used to know are now teens and young adults who are faithfully serving God, and I am learning a lot from them. If you are interested in missions, your church or district missions president would be a great person to speak with. Also, your district should have a links missionary, and I'm sure that they would love to connect with you. Make sure to be involved in your local church and look for opportunities to serve in missions, whether that is in your local community or further away. In this first year, I am praying for new connections and relationships, both across the field as part of my communications role, but also here in my new neighborhood. Will you pray with me that hearts will be opened and that I will be able to develop new friendships here?